we got a number of different pieces of very candid feedback about what was coming back as biases, which was invaluable to know. One notable example was a customer ran it over a data set for a harassment case. They found that when looking at a data set from an internal sexual harassment case, anytime the woman said something about the behavior of a man, it was ranked as positive, no matter how negative that behavior was of that man, it came out as positive. If the man used certain explicit language, it also came out positive. So there were clearly some problems here in how the model was interpreting man versus woman or she versus he. And so we started to use that kind of feedback to unravel the thread of where the problems were. So then what the data scientists did was take the vocabulary and break it down and start to identify which words should be considered neutral. A good example of this is like the word blind is inherently a neutral word, but models, both in our testing of the commercially available ones, but also our first one, would rank it as negative. And we'd also, so they went through and identified all of the neutral words that they could, but understanding that AI fairness is an intersectional problem, meaning it really requires a diverse group of people to bring their experiences to the table and talk through what words really do have a negative connotation versus what words should be neutral, and maybe they don't know that. One of my favorite examples is I grew up in the South where the word queer was a slur. Queer is now something that many people self-identify as, myself included. And so if you're working in a model, queer might be neutral, it might be negative. It really depends on kind of the adjectives around what queer, or around queer, that really make a difference. And so we worked with a number of volunteers from our community resource groups and had them rank words based off of their own experiences as positive, negative, or neutral.